Willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge Baldurs 3. Wir sind hier immer noch auf der Würmbrücke im Fregos Klitschi Gasthaus. Wir müssen hier noch mit Tower gucken. Gibt's hier, warte mal, ganz kurz mal gucken. Gibt's hier irgendwas auf zu klauen? Es sieht nicht danach aus. Ich glaube, hier oben gab es doch was. Ja. Hier oben ist ja das wieder mit dem Zimmer von einem Mörder. Und versteckt von denen, da finden wir auch die Notizen. Das erledigen wir auch noch schnell geschwind. Eins, wow. Wegen einem einzigen. Unglaublich. Geht doch. Oh. Okay. So geht's natürlich auch. So, hier haben wir die Opferliste.
A list of names including Father Logan. Who's been crossed off? Targets, maybe.
Ja, die ganzen Ziele sind jetzt auch in der Unterstadt wieder markiert, die wir retten können von einem Serienmörder.
Honestly, who pickles organs like this?
You.
It's mine now.
Es ist auch schon wieder abgefuckt, ne? Die anderen mal hochholen, dass sie das vielleicht entdecken. Die Hände waren ja für das Tribunal. Das Mordtribunal. Ja, genau, einfach durchgehen.
Blood near the bed.
Geht doch.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Versuchen, den Ursprung des Bluts zu entdecken.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Den Körper hervorziehen. Ja, und das ist ja diese Fion, die hat ja hier bei Chares Liebkosum gearbeitet. Das können wir jetzt eigentlich hier die Chefin melden bei der Chares Liebkosum, dann können wir einmal umsonst hier den Dienst von denen Prostituierten umsonst einmal nehmen. Anspruch nehmen. So, dann können wir eigentlich jetzt hier den Talk auch beenden. Den traue ich nur so weit, wie ich sie werfen kann.
Aye, I'll second that. It's alright where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell ya.
Okay.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Schicken wir eigentlich mal Zastarion vor. Hier haben wir seine Brüder und Schwestern. Was willst du denn jetzt? Herausreden. Einschüchtern. Alter, was will denn die Kackpratze jetzt von mir? Piss dich, du Mann. Der war abgelenkt, hat nichts gesehen und weiß trotzdem irgendwie Bescheid. Ausreden. Einschüchtern. Scheiße. Das ist jetzt nicht gut. Gott. Oh, zum Glück.
You may have talked your way out of this.
Der Wichser jetzt noch einmal hier irgendwie Auge macht.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him. Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Wir sind hier, um Cazador zu töten. Nur dann werdet ihr frei sein.
You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother! Please!
Redet oder verbrennt, ganz wie ihr wollt.
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
Keep talking.
The Black Mass, it will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll wield power no vampire has ever possessed. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that. You can't be that stupid.
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
Wir hätten sie töten sollen.
They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire.
Ihr klingt interessiert.
Who wouldn't be interested? It's the ultimate freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to live a real life in the sun. No temple required. And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador. Once and for all.
Ist das möglich, dass ihr seinen Platz einnehmt?
Well, it might be. And there's only one way to find out. I have to know. I have to face him.
Ich halte zu euch, was auch immer passiert.
I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right. Let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Tja.
Let's move.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
Fischi. Was sind meine Fische?
Come back soon.
If it makes you feel better, then fine. 15 roses. Don't be such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is caress is caress.
Then that's telephone. Wherever we meet, we can get in Worm's Crossing. Look at you.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's to keep watch.
It will when you've met the drought.
I don't mind it. Oh, Father, give me strength.
Which means we're getting a real room. Slow down, sweetie. Take a deep breath for me, yeah? Brothel? Pleasure house?
Listen,
Den of decadent delights?
music and all-round pleasant folks. So loud.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd
Tja.
probably break his nose. Good.
if it'll make you feel better, get your own hair fresh off the 15 roses. Don't be such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is caress is caress is a professional.
You'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
A long way to go still.
Wherever we meet, we can get in Worm's Crossing.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father,
Eat
give me
more fish.
strength. I
It's good
don't
for ya.
mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real
What now?
No one but
Oh, es ist zumindest mal ein bisschen aufgeräumt, die ganze Schriftrollen mal wieder hier beieinander.
Decadent delights.
It's got private rooms, so loud, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Färbemittel ohne Ende.
Do come again. Lovely painting.
I don't understand why this.
Forget your worry. Another drow for my feasting eyes. In darkness bred, yet no less delicious for it. Elegant, decadent, and oh so dangerous. I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Nicht meine erste Wahl, aber ich würde nicht Nein sagen. Nee, ihr liegt leider meilenweit daneben.
Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian.
Ja, die ist
She isn't
mausetot.
here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
In der Klitsche liegt eine frisch getötete Leiche, eine Zwergin. Könnte das Fion sein?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Ihr könnt auch sicher eine Belohnung entbehren.
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Noch andere Optionen für Gesellschaft?
Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Raphael. Hat der Teufel seinen Namen genannt?
Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Alles klar. Ach, die Corilla ist auch wieder da.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
Ich werde zu ihm gehen, wir haben noch unerledigte Geschäfte.
Yes, you do. And what better place to do business than in the home of the oldest trade? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
You have the key to my heart in that.
Warum steht sie zweimal da?
I put it on especially for you.
Bucky.
Now, That there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Neues Gebräu klingt stark, das probiere ich mal.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
Ich versuche es mit eurem Fusel.
Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
Ich würde gerne sehen, was ihr sonst so habt.
Have a look.
Alkohol ohne Ende. Au.
All set, are you?
Es gibt eine Trophäe, dass man, glaube ich, 25 Gegner erledigen muss, während man betrunken ist. Das wird auf jeden Fall interessant.
What's next, I wonder?
Tongue, spoon. Sorry.
Ich glaube, unsere Alkoholikerin wird auf jeden Fall die Shadow Heart, weil die kann am härtesten zuschlagen. Mitunter. Geben wir ihm ein bisschen Alkohol. Wenn es zu Fight kommt, hauen wir uns was rein bei ihr und dann müssen wir ein paar kaputt schlagen. Vielleicht kann ich das Achievement noch so auch noch hinkriegen in dem Run hier. Sonst im nächsten.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavors. How about you give me a taste? Die sollen mal ihr Ding machen. Die baut ja eh nur rum, wenn man die unterbricht. Oh, hier mal wieder so die kleine The Witcher-Referenz. Geralt und Yennefer, wobei sie überhaupt nicht wie Yennefer aussieht. Er ist relativ gut, nur die Narbe fehlt. Die Frisur passt sogar in der Bart. Oh, Baby. Königin Roll die Plünderin.
You can stare as much as you like.
Mashallah.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Was verschlägt Trow an einen solchen Ort?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfaces craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
Trow, kein Wunder, seht uns an, wir sind makellos.
Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
Vielleicht möchte ich das Erlebnis mit euch teilen? Nee. Wenn euch die Arbeit hier wirklich Spaß macht, kann ich euch nicht verurteilen.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
Mesobaranzan love magic. A formidable practice, usually only reserved for pleasing the most insatiable matriarchs in the city of spiders.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Menso-oberansanischer Liebestrick, aber ihr seid Seltarine, Trow. Warum betrügt ihr eure Kundschaft? Einigung? Was für eine Einigung?
We want both of you, silly. At the same time.
I don't like to share. Lay a finger on them, and I'll cut you.
Und ich will euch nicht teilen.
Good.
Das ist ein Machtwort. Das respektiere ich absolut. Mendara ist mir auf jeden Fall sympathisch. Die wird mir immer sympathischer.
Think of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type.
Ich suche keine Dienste, danke.
Thank the gods. I've had too many miscreants think my kitchen's just another themed playroom.
Irgendwas an Essen übrig?
I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it.
Na, du hast ja fast gar nichts, Alter. Das ist eine absolute Frechheit. Ich habe jetzt ehrlich gesagt auch nicht mehr wirklich was zu verkaufen.
Now get out from under my...
Wonder what's past this.
Alkohol.
reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of rat kind.
Ich unterdrücke niemanden. Wieso glaubst du, irgendwas davon gehört euch?
Just like the rest of your kind, aren't you? You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve.
Das finde ich auch. Essen solle geteilt und genossen, nicht weggeschlossen werden. Ihr solltet nicht stehlen, ihr scheußlichen kleinen Parasiten.
Very well. Discretion is the better part of valor. But in the dead of night, when sleep overcomes your stinking flesh pile, our bellies will be filled.
Piss dich.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Ich fürchte ja, ich habe neue Beweise gefunden, Ermittlerin.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Der Mord an Vater Lorgan ist nur Teil einer größeren Intrige Baals.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
Es ist keine Theorie, ich habe Beweise. Dieses Dokument enthält Informationen, die die Morde mit dem Wiedererstarken der Ballisten in Verbindung bringen.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Excellent.
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Aber das ist auch geregelt. Ich muss mal die Trophäe nochmal genau lesen. Besiege 20 Gegner in einem Durchgang, während ein Gruppencharakter betrunken ist. Es wird hier aber nicht geschrieben, dass der betrunkene Charakter die besiegen muss. Es muss nur ein Gruppencharakter betrunken sein. Also besiege 20 Gegner in einem Durchgang, während ein Gruppencharakter betrunken ist. Ja, das ist ja dann eigentlich absolut easy peasy.
Boah, darin schön jetzt baden, Alter. Das wäre ja herrlich. Oh, Baby.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
Ihr seid nicht sicher, verschwindet von ihr sofort.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Come on, can't stay idle. Here we go again.
Das ist einfach One-Hit.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
Das Ding hätte uns töten können und ich sinniert über seine Schönheit.
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Dieses Ding hat euch angemacht, widerlich.
Desire is instinct. To both
Alter, Astarion ist nicht einverstanden.
Starion, Alter, willst du mit den Gedankenschinder rumbumsen oder was?
Fresh on its bush.
The fuck,
But
Alter.
perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
Stattdessen könntet ihr mir einfach ein paar Münzen geben.
I offer something rarer than coin. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
Das ist wieder Orin nur. Ich glaube, ich gehe
The
lieber.
gods themselves cannot grant you my unimaginable bliss. Refuse it once, and you will be left forever wanting.
Nein, wirklich kein
Then
Interesse.
a part of you remains forever empty, yet keenly felt. An ultimate unknowing beyond your grasp. At least take these. May you have at least some comfort in bitter times. I won't forget you. And you won't forget me.
Oh. Gut.
A couple turns should do it.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Lieder in Simple. Mhm. Elminsters Bibliothek, ja.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Der mich etwa gerade von der Larve gehalten mit einem Fingerschnippen. Ich fühle mich leer, was habt ihr getan?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Clever, aber bei unserer ersten Begegnung hattet ihr mir ein Heilmittel versprochen. Das ist kein Heilmittel.
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Obvious.
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Fort.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Perfekt, gebt ihn mir.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
Ihr wollt vermutlich meine Seele im Tausch gegen den Hammer haben. Worauf seid ihr aus?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Ich bin versucht doch, warum trachtet ihr so begierig nach der Krone?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world. And the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Tja, das ist jetzt natürlich ein Problem. Wir wollen ja die Macht mit der Krone und des Ältestenhirn an uns reißen.
Das heißt, der gute Raphael wird auch in diesem Durchgang wahrscheinlich ein Ende finden. Müssen. Ich nehme die Krone und setze sie selbst ein.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
Ich kann ihnen das nicht geben. Die Vorstellung, dass ihr alle 9 Höllen regiert, erfüllt mich nicht gerade mit Freude.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Wo war die Krone?
Hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Dass es diesen sterblichen Gegensatz zu euch gelungen ist, die Krone zu stehlen, muss ganz schön ärgerlich für euch sein.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Ich mache keine Geschäfte mit euch, Raphael. Ich gehe.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So
Kann ich das in den Durchgang leider auch nicht zeigen.
If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Ganz kurz mal was gucken.
Kontrolliere das Netherhirn, unterwirf die Welt und beginne deine Schreckenherrschaft. Das ist ja eigentlich die Trophäe, die ich freischalten werde, wenn ich jetzt das böse Ende ja sowieso spiele. Das heißt, ich kann auf jeden Fall ihm nicht die Krone geben. Wir wollen uns das ganze Zeug selber snacken.
I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Das war Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Er will die Krone auf den Gehirn.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
Die Mittel Orpheus zu befreien.
Tell me, you turned him down.
Ich habe abgelehnt.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my
wenn er nur wüsste, dass wir ihn hintergehen werden.
You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Raphael hat keinen Handel angeboten.
No. It cannot be. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people.
Es ist vorbei, Boss, ich komme, um euren Kopf zu holen. Für dasselbe ist es ja gut, ne? Wir wissen ja jetzt, wo der orphische Hammer ist. Wir werden ihn uns ja auch holen, also ist Boss eigentlich uns jetzt nicht mehr von Nutzen. Also können wir ihn genauso gut jetzt hier umlegen, weil sonst wird er später sowieso uns dann am Ende abfacken. Wenn wir Orpheus killen. Also könnten wir ihn auch vorher beseitigen. Ja. Es ist vorbei, was ich komme, um euren Kopf zu holen. Time to die. Bringen wir das hier schnell zu Ende.
Where do I go from here?
Der hat gesessen.
Betrayer! Will not be the end of me, and be the end of Prince Orpheus!
Das ist der Wahnsinn, was der dodgen kann, ne? Aber jetzt ist er sowieso erledigt. Na gut, wir machen hier in der nächsten Folge weiter. Die Folge ist direkt hier gleich zu Ende. Haut rein. Tschüss.